Crikey! Welcome to Death Valley. Steve Irwin here, and crikey, have I got a place for you today? We're talking about a land of true extremes, a place that'll test your mettle and show you the raw power of Mother Nature. It's Death Valley, USA. Now don't let the name scare you off too much because this place is absolutely stunning. It's a massive, sprawling national park, a real treasure trove of geological wonders and surprisingly tenacious wildlife. It's a place where the silence is as grand as the mountains and the stars at night, well, they're just bonza. We're going to explore its scorching flats, its towering peaks, and the incredible stories etched into its ancient rocks. So, grab your hat and your water bottle because this is going to be one wild ride into one of the most unique landscapes on our beautiful planet. The allure of Death Valley, you ask? Well, it's like nowhere else on Earth, mate. It holds the record for the highest air temperature ever recorded, a blistering 134 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 56.7 degrees Celsius. You've got these vast salt pans that shimmer under the sun like a mirage, canyons painted with colors you wouldn't believe, and mountains that scrape the sky. Get ready, because we're about to dive headfirst into the heart of this magnificent, wild, and wonderfully extreme place. Crikey, let's talk about what makes Death Valley so incredibly unique, geographically speaking. This place is a real showcase of Mother Nature's dramatic side. First off, it's a graben. It's a big block of land that's dropped down between two mountain ranges, the Amargosa Range to the east, and the Panamint Range to the west. These aren't just any old hills, mate. These are massive, rugged mountains that rise up sharply, creating this incredible deep valley in between. This sinking action is still happening, making the valley floor sink even lower over time. Death Valley National Park is the largest national park in the contiguous United States, covering over 3.4 million acres. Within this vast expanse you find an incredible variety of landforms. There are enormous alluvial fans, sweeping sand dunes, and salt pans like Badwater Basin. The elevation changes here are just mind-boggling. You can go from Badwater Basin, the lowest point in North America, to the summit of Telescope Peak, all within the park boundaries. And let's not forget the canyons. Oh, the canyons in Death Valley are spectacular. Exploring these canyons is like stepping back in time, reading the stories written in the layers of rock. Right then, let's get our hands dirty and delve into the geology of Death Valley. This place is a geologist's dream, a real open-air laboratory. The rocks here tell a story that goes back billions of years. We're talking ancient seas, volcanic eruptions, and massive movements of the Earth's crust. The oldest rocks you can find here are metamorphic rocks over 1.7 billion years old. Can you imagine? That's a fair whack of time. The valley itself started forming only a few million years ago. It's part of the Basin and Range province, characterized by alternating valleys and mountain ranges. Volcanic activity has also played a massive role in shaping Death Valley. You can see evidence of it everywhere, from vast fields of dark volcanic rock to craters like Ubahibi Crater. Ubahibi Crater was formed by a massive steam explosion when hot magma met groundwater. Kaboom! It left behind this enormous crater half a mile wide and over 500 feet deep. Over millions of years, Death Valley has been home to ancient lakes like Lake Manly, which once filled the valley to a depth of hundreds of feet during wetter Ice Age periods. Now, how did such a stunning place get a name like Death Valley? It's a bit of a dramatic tale, that one, and it takes us back to the days of the California Gold Rush. Picture this, it's 1849 and folks are heading west, dreaming of striking it rich. A group of pioneers, later known as the Lost 49 ERs, decided to take a shortcut, a supposed quicker route to the gold fields. Unfortunately, this shortcut led them right into the heart of this desolate, uncharted valley in the middle of winter. They were completely unprepared for the harsh conditions they were about to face. A real tough slog it turned out to be. These poor blokes and their families wandered for weeks, lost, thirsty, and starving. Though only one of their group died within the valley itself during that ordeal. The experience was so harrowing, so close to disaster for all of them, that it left an indelible mark. As the survivors finally managed to climb out of the valley over the Panamint Mountains, one of them supposedly looked back and said, "Goodbye, Death Valley," and the name stuck. It's a stark name, a powerful name, and it certainly captures the life-threatening conditions that those early pioneers faced. Alright, let's talk about the green stuff. Or, well, sometimes not so green stuff, because the plants in Death Valley are absolute champions of survival. You might look around at the rocky slopes and salty flats and think nothing could possibly grow here. But you'd be wrong, mate. One of the most common plants you'll see is the creosote bush. This little beauty is a true desert warrior. It has tiny, waxy leaves that help reduce water loss, and an incredibly extensive root system that can suck up every last drop of moisture from the soil. And get this, creosote bushes can live for thousands of years. Some individual plants are thought to be among the oldest living things on the planet. Then you've got the cacti, of course. Death Valley has its share of these prickly characters, like the cotton-top cactus and the beavertail cactus. When they bloom, oh boy, the flowers are absolutely stunning. Vibrant splashes of color against the stark desert backdrop. And don't forget the desert wildflowers. If you're lucky enough to visit Death Valley after a good winter rain, you might witness a super bloom. Crikey! Now for my favorite bit, the animals. You might think Death Valley is too hot, too dry, too extreme for much wildlife, but let me tell you, this place is hopping with critters that are tougher than a $2 steak. One of the most iconic animals here is the desert bighorn sheep. These magnificent creatures are incredibly agile, able to navigate the steep rocky cliffs with ease. Then you've got the smaller critters like the kangaroo rat. This little fella is a marvel of desert adaptation. It never needs to drink water its entire life. And let's not forget the reptiles. Death Valley is home to a variety of lizards and snakes, like the desert iguana, the chuckwalla, and the sidewinder rattlesnake. Even the insects and spiders here are fascinating, each playing a vital role in this intricate desert ecosystem. Righto, adventurers, let's talk about the must-see spots in Death Valley. This place is packed with incredible sights that'll knock your socks off. First up, you absolutely have to visit Zabriskie Point, especially at sunrise or sunset. The way the light hits those golden yellow eroded badlands is just magical. Next on the list is Badwater Basin. Walking out onto the vast salt flats is an otherworldly experience. If you're keen for a bit of a different landscape, head over to the Mesquite Flat Sand Dunes. These aren't the tallest dunes in the park, but they're the most accessible and incredibly beautiful. And for a bit of a drive with stunning views, you can't beat Artist's Drive. This is a scenic 9-mile loop that takes you through an area of colorful volcanic and sedimentary hills. The highlight is Artist's Palette, where the hills are splashed with an amazing array of colors, greens, pinks, purples, yellows, all created by the oxidation of different metals in the rock. There are plenty of pullouts where you can stop, take photos, and marvel at nature's artistry. These are just a few highlights, mind you. Death Valley is full of hidden gems waiting to be discovered. Now, listen up because this is super important. Death Valley is an amazing place, but it can also be dangerous if you're not prepared. The number one thing you need to worry about is the heat, especially in the summer months. Temperatures can soar to absolutely scorching levels, and heat stroke is a real and serious risk. So the golden rule is, drink plenty of water. And I mean plenty, at least 1 gallon, that's about 4 liters per person, per day. Another crucial tip is to avoid strenuous activity during the hottest part of the day. If you're planning a hike, do it early in the morning or late in the afternoon when temperatures are a bit cooler. Wear light-colored, loose-fitting clothing to help reflect the sun and keep you cool. A wide-brimmed hat is an absolute must to protect your face and neck. And don't forget the sunscreen. Always let someone know your plans, especially if you're heading out on a remote trail or into the backcountry. Cell phone service is very limited or non-existent in most parts of the park. Make sure your vehicle is in good condition before you drive into the park. Check your tires, oil, and water, and make sure you have a full tank of gas. By taking these precautions, you can have an absolutely incredible and safe adventure exploring the wonders of Death Valley. So, there you have it, folks. A little taste of the magnificent, the extreme, the absolutely breathtaking Death Valley. From its record-breaking heat and its mind-boggling geology to its surprisingly resilient plants and animals, this place is a true wonder of the natural world. It's a land of stark beauty, of profound silence, and of incredible stories etched into its ancient rocks and shifting sands. Why should Death Valley be on every traveler's list? Because it offers an experience unlike any other. It's a chance to step into a landscape that feels almost alien, yet is so deeply connected to the forces that have shaped our Earth. Whether you're a keen hiker, a budding geologist, an avid photographer, or just someone looking for an adventure that's a bit out of the ordinary, Death Valley has something for you. So, go on, have a go. Plan that trip. Pack your water, your hat, and your sense of adventure, and come experience the magic of Death Valley for yourself. What a beauty.
Have you ever dreamed of a place painted with soft light, where every view is a masterpiece? That place is Tuscany, nestled in the heart of Italy. It's more than a destination. It's an invitation to feel something real. This land wraps you in a special warmth, like a cozy blanket. You sense it in the gentle breeze, see it in the golden sunlight. Tuscany slows you down, asking you to pause, breathe, and soak in every moment. Here, simple things feel extraordinary. Imagine stepping into a postcard. Tuscany feels just like that. From the moment you arrive, there's magic in the air. Time moves differently here. Slower, more meaningful. You'll notice the way the light falls, the scent of herbs, the genuine smiles. It's not just about seeing new sights, but feeling a new way of life. Tuscany connects you with something ancient and enduring. It's a journey for the soul, opening your eyes and filling your spirit. Even after you leave, you'll carry a piece of Tuscan warmth inside. The beauty here isn't just in the landscape, it's in the way it makes you feel. Every moment is a chance to rediscover wonder. Tuscany invites you to slow down and truly live. Let yourself be changed by its timeless charm. The memories you make here will linger long after you've gone. Tuscany is a place where your heart finds peace. It's a reminder that life's greatest joys are often the simplest. Come and let Tuscany awaken your dreams. Let its magic become part of your story. The journey begins the moment you say yes. Tuscany's landscapes are breathtaking hills rolling like gentle waves stretching to the horizon. Vineyards, olive groves, and golden wheat fields create a living patchwork. Nature's design here is ever-changing, bursting with color in spring, deepening in summer, glowing gold in autumn. Wildflowers add splashes of red and poppies add splashes of purple. Cypress trees stand tall, lining winding roads and guarding ancient villas. Their dark green silhouettes are iconic, whispering stories of centuries past. Being among these hills is calming, a place to wander, wonder, and breathe. Take a slow drive or a gentle hike, stopping often to admire the view. The air is fresh, filled with birdsong and the hum of bees. Every season brings a new palette, a new mood. The hills invite you to slow down and savor the moment. Here, the landscape is both a work of art and a sanctuary. The beauty is in the details, the way the light shifts the scent of earth and herbs. Tuscany's hills are a living invitation to explore. Each turn reveals another postcard-perfect scene. The land feels alive, welcoming you to be part of its story. It's a place where you can lose yourself and find peace. The hills are timeless, yet always changing. Let them inspire you to see the world with fresh eyes. Tuscany's green heart beats quietly, waiting for you to listen. Here, every view is a memory in the making. Come, wander, and let the hills of Tuscany restore your spirit. The journey is as beautiful as the destination. Tuscany's hills are ready to welcome you. The sunshine in Tuscany is golden, bathing the land in a warm, soft glow. Early mornings and late afternoons are especially magical, with light that makes everything shimmer. This light has inspired artists for centuries, but you don't need to be a painter to feel its magic. It lifts your spirits and draws you outdoors to savor every moment. The sun brings life to the land, ripening grapes for wine, plumping olives for oil, and nurturing vegetables bursting with flavor. You can taste the sunshine in every bite of Tuscan food. Living under the Tuscan sun means embracing a slower, more mindful pace. People here work with the rhythms of nature, planting, harvesting, and resting in turn. This way of life is infectious, encouraging you to slow down and savor simple pleasures. A long lunch outdoors with friends becomes a cherished ritual. The connection between land, sun, and food is clear and delicious. The light here isn't just beautiful, it's life-giving. It's a reminder to appreciate the small joys. Tuscany's sun invites you to linger, to notice, to remember. Every day feels like a celebration of nature's gifts. The landscape glows, and so do the people who live here. Let the Tuscan light fill you with warmth and wonder. It's a place where memories are made in the golden hours. The sun sets, but its glow lingers in your heart. Tuscany's light is a gift, one you'll carry home. Come, bask in the glow and let it change you. Here, every moment shines a little brighter. The Tuscan sun is waiting to welcome you. Let its light guide your journey. Tuscany's villages are like stepping back in time, perched on hilltops, offering stunning views. Wander narrow cobblestone streets lined with old stone houses, their walls telling stories of generations past. Flowers spill from windows, adding color to every corner. Each village has its own unique character, some quiet and peaceful, others lively with bustling piazzas. In the main square, locals gather to chat and relax. Discover bakeries with fresh bread and shops filled with handmade crafts. Many villages date back to medieval times or even earlier to the Etruscans. Remnants of ancient civilizations are everywhere in building foundations and hidden tombs. History is alive in these streets, inviting you to imagine the lives lived here. Get lost in winding alleyways, stumble upon hidden courtyards, and pause for coffee at a local cafe. The pace is unhurried. People take time to connect and enjoy simple beauty. Listen to the gentle murmur of Italian voices and the distant sound of church bells. Exploring these villages is a true delight. Each turn reveals a new story. The charm is in the details: weathered doors, sunlit squares, laughter echoing off stone walls. These places remind you to appreciate small joys. Tuscany's villages are living history, welcoming you to be part of their story. Every visit is a chance to slow down and savor life. The beauty here is timeless, yet always fresh. Let the villages of Tuscany enchant you. They're not just places to see, but places to feel. Come, wander, and let their magic linger. Tuscany's heart beats in its ancient streets. Discover the charm that has captivated travelers for centuries. Your own story awaits in every village. The stones of Tuscany hold centuries of stories. Knights, artists, families, all leaving their mark. Cities like Florence and Siena are living museums, filled with masterpieces and awe-inspiring architecture. Florence, the birthplace of the Renaissance, dazzles with art by Michelangelo and Da Vinci, and its iconic Duomo. Siena's shell-shaped Piazza del Campo hosts the legendary Palio horse race. But history isn't just in the cities. It's in every ancient castle, quiet monastery, and weathered pathway. Imagine the lives once lived in these places, the celebrations and challenges faced. Walking these streets, you feel connected to something bigger than yourself. The past is tangible here, yet never heavy, more a comforting presence. Tuscany's history is a gift, waiting to be discovered. Let it deepen your appreciation for the present. Every stone has a story. Listen, and you'll hear them. Tuscany's spirit endures, inviting you to be part of its living history. Tuscany is world-renowned for its wine, a tradition rooted in the land and passed down through generations. Vineyards blanket the hills, producing grapes that become celebrated wines like Chianti, Brunello di Montalcino, and Vino Nobile di Montepulciano. Each wine reflects the unique terroir, the soil, climate, and landscape that shape its character. Sangiovese grapes create robust reds, while whites like Vernaccia di San Gimignano offer crisp, refreshing flavors. Tuscan winemakers are passionate stewards of their craft, expressing the land's essence in every bottle. You don't need to be an expert, just curious and open to discovery. Many wineries welcome visitors, sharing their process from vine to glass. Tasting Tuscan wine is a celebration of place and tradition. The story of each wine is as rich as its flavor. Let Tuscany's wines introduce you to its soul. Every glass is a journey through history and landscape. Savor the experience. Tuscan wine is meant to be enjoyed. Visiting a Tuscan winery is more than tasting wine. It's about the atmosphere, the setting, and the passion behind every bottle. Walk through sunlit vineyards, explore cool cellars, and learn how grapes become wine. Tastings are paired with local treats: crusty bread, pecorino cheese, and prosciutto. Your host guides you through the flavors, making wine approachable and fun. There's no pressure, just discovery and pleasure. Take home a bottle as a souvenir, a memory of Tuscany's warmth. Every visit is a celebration of life's simple joys. Tuscan food is all about simplicity: fresh ingredients, honest flavors, and meals that warm the soul. Markets overflow with colorful produce, local cheeses, and fresh pasta. Shopping here connects you with the region's heart and its people. Family-run trattorias serve seasonal dishes like panzanella and ribollita, always with a welcoming smile. Grilled meats and homemade pasta are local favorites. The people of Tuscany are known for their warmth and hospitality. Even a simple buongiorno is met with a smile. This friendliness makes every meal and encounter special. Tuscany's flavors and faces invite you in, making you feel at home. Here, food is a celebration of life and community. Come hungry for both food and connection. Tuscany is more than a place. It's a feeling, an experience that lingers long after you leave. Its beauty is simple, its charm effortless. You don't need a plan, just an open heart and a sense of wonder. The best moments are often unplanned: a quiet walk, a shared meal, a golden sunset. Tuscany invites you to slow down, savor the present, and find joy in everyday things. Let its hills, villages, and flavors inspire you. This land is a balm for the soul, a reminder to be present. If you're dreaming of beauty, history, and warmth, let Tuscany be your next adventure. Your Tuscan story is waiting to be written. Come and discover its magic for yourself.
In the heart of Central Asia lies Uzbekistan, a land of breathtaking beauty and deep history. Ancient cities like Samarkand, Bukhara, and Khiva rise from the desert, their blue-tiled domes shimmering under vast skies. These cities are living museums where history and daily life intertwine. Walk through bustling bazaars where the scent of spices and fresh bread fills the air. Every corner tells a story, every stone holds a memory. The people of Uzbekistan are renowned for their warmth and legendary hospitality. Here, the artistry of daily life is woven into everything. From grand monuments to simple household items, Uzbekistan bridges continents and cultures, celebrating its past while embracing the present. Its story is one of resilience, creativity, and enduring spirit. The nation's soul is found in its arts and crafts perfected over generations. As we begin our journey, think of Uzbekistan not just as a place, but as a destination for the soul. Let's step into this remarkable world and uncover its treasures. Welcome to Uzbekistan. To truly understand Uzbekistan, we must journey back in time to the era when the Silk Road flourished, weaving its way across continents and shaping civilizations. This vast and intricate network of trade routes connected the distant worlds of East and West, with Uzbekistan standing proudly at its very heart, a crossroads of cultures and commerce. Caravans traversed harsh deserts and lush valleys, carrying not only silk, spices, and silver, but also revolutionary ideas, new religions, and breathtaking art forms that would change societies forever. Cities like Samarkand and Bukhara blossomed into vibrant centers of commerce, learning, and culture, their streets alive with the sounds of trade and conversation. Here, merchants, scholars, and artists from every corner of the known world mingled, exchanging not just goods but knowledge, stories, and dreams, creating a truly unique society. The Silk Road transformed Uzbekistan into a vibrant melting pot, blending influences from Persia, Mongolia, China, and far beyond, enriching its culture in countless ways. This remarkable legacy is still visible today in the intricate architecture, the rhythms of music, and the enduring spirit of the Uzbek people. The wealth and diversity of these cities fueled a golden age of creativity. Magnificent mosques, grand madrasas, and ornate palaces rose from the desert sands, symbols of a thriving civilization. Local artisans eagerly learned from foreign craftsmen, fusing innovative techniques with ancient traditions, and passing their skills down through generations. The insatiable demand for exquisite goods pushed Uzbek craftsmanship to dazzling new heights, making their creations sought after across continents. Even today, echoes of the Silk Road still resonate in every workshop and bustling market, where tradition and innovation meet. The spirit of openness, collaboration, and creativity endures, inspiring new generations of artists and makers. Uzbekistan's arts and crafts are a living testament to this rich, interconnected past, each piece telling a story of exchange and ingenuity. The Silk Road may have faded into history, but its legacy lives on in every handmade piece, every melody, and every story. The journey, in many ways, continues to this day. The soul of Uzbekistan is found in the hands of its artisans. For centuries, crafts have been a way to tell stories and connect with the past. Uzbek arts are renowned for their beauty, quality, and intricate detail. From vibrant hand-woven rugs to delicate ceramics, each craft reflects a deep connection to the land. Materials are sourced locally: wool from mountain sheep, clay from riverbanks, dyes from native plants. Patterns and symbols carry centuries of meaning, telling stories of nature, faith, and daily life. These traditions have survived conquests and revolutions, passed down through generations. In workshops across Samarkand, Bukhara, and the Fergana Valley, artisans use ancient tools and techniques. Their dedication to tradition and artistry makes Uzbek craftsmanship timeless. To own a piece is to hold a fragment of Uzbekistan's soul. The crafts are not just objects, they are living history. Let's explore these remarkable traditions. Uzbek rugs are masterpieces, woven stories of color, pattern, and tradition. Each rug is a living testament to the creativity and skill of generations of artisans, who have passed down their secrets through families and communities. Rug making here dates back thousands of years, prized by nomads and city dwellers alike. These rugs have traveled across deserts and mountains, connecting people to their heritage and to each other. The process begins with local wool, spun by hand and dyed with natural colors from madder, indigo, and pomegranate. These natural dyes create the rich, vibrant hues that make Uzbek rugs so distinctive and enduring. At the loom, weavers tie each knot with precision, building intricate designs row by row. The rhythm of their hands is like a dance, each movement purposeful and full of meaning. Patterns are a visual language, geometric shapes, animals, and flowers, each with symbolic meaning. These motifs are not just decorations but messages from the past woven into every rug. A pomegranate for fertility, a ram's horn for strength. Every motif tells a story. The symbols reflect hopes, dreams, and the values of Uzbek families. Each region has its own style, Bukhara's bold reds and geometrics, Fergana's delicate florals. The diversity of designs mirrors the rich cultural tapestry of Uzbekistan itself. The quality of a rug is measured by its density and durability, true treasures passed down for generations. These heirlooms are cherished, often marking important family milestones. Creating a rug is a labor of love, often taking months or years. The patience and dedication of the artisans are woven into every inch of the fabric. These rugs are more than floor coverings, they are heirlooms carrying the spirit of Uzbekistan. They hold memories, stories, and the warmth of home. To walk on an Uzbek rug is to walk through history. Every step connects you to centuries of artistry and tradition. The artistry and tradition are woven into every thread. Each fiber is a link to the past, and a promise for the future. Each rug is a masterpiece, unique and enduring. No two are ever exactly alike, making each one a true work of art. The story continues with every knot, as new generations of weavers add their own chapters to this timeless tradition. Uzbek pottery transforms humble clay into vibrant works of art, blending tradition and creativity in every piece. The journey from raw earth to finished ceramic is a story of patience, skill, and deep cultural pride. Centers like Registan, Kyzylkum, and Khiva are famous for their distinct styles and colors, each region developing its own artistic language over generations. Master potters shape local clay into elegant forms, plates, bowls, and vases, using skills honed over centuries. Their hands move with practiced grace, turning simple clay into objects of beauty and function. The magic lies in the glazing. Registan's signature blue and turquoise, created with secret recipes and local plants, give the ceramics their unmistakable glow. These colors are more than decoration, they are a symbol of heritage. Artisans paint intricate patterns inspired by nature, vines, flowers, pomegranates, each piece unique. The motifs tell stories of the land, seasons, and the people who call Uzbekistan home. Brushes made from animal hair bring designs to life with confident strokes, allowing for the finest details and expressive lines. After a final firing, the pottery emerges glossy and durable, ready for daily use or celebration. The transformation in the kiln is almost alchemical, sealing in color and strength. These ceramics are not just souvenirs, they are woven into Uzbek life, used for serving food and marking special occasions. Every meal becomes a celebration of heritage. Each region's colors and motifs tell a different story, reflecting the land and its people. The diversity of designs is a living map of Uzbekistan's rich history. Pottery here is both functional and beautiful, a celebration of creativity and tradition, passed down through generations. In Uzbekistan, art is lived with every day. Pottery connects families to their roots and to each other. The potter's wheel keeps turning, shaping the future from the clay of the past. Each generation adds its own touch, ensuring the craft endures. Every piece is a testament to skill and imagination, a small masterpiece born from tradition and innovation. The legacy endures in every shard and glaze, echoing the timeless spirit of Uzbek artistry. Uzbek craftsmanship shines in wood carving and embroidery. In Khiva, intricate woodwork adorns doors, columns, and everyday objects carved from elm, walnut, and juniper. Carvers use simple tools to create complex geometric and floral patterns, requiring patience and precision. Each carved door or panel is a layered masterpiece, playing with light and shadow. Embroidery, or Suzani, is traditionally crafted by women, large colorful textiles filled with symbolic motifs. Suzani pieces are used as wall hangings, bedspreads, and prayer mats, bursting with vibrant reds, blues, and greens. The designs celebrate life and nature, suns, moons, flowers, and birds, each stitch wishing good fortune or protection. Creating a Suzani is often a communal act, stitching families and generations together. Both crafts are living traditions, connecting the past to the present. The artistry of Uzbekistan is found in every carved line and embroidered thread. Uzbek craftsmanship is a living legacy, passed down through generations. Skills are learned not from books but from family, parent to child, master to apprentice. Workshops are classrooms, filled with the sounds and scents of tradition. Children learn by watching, listening, and gradually taking on more complex tasks. The master-apprentice system, Usto Shogird, is built on respect and shared passion. It's not just about technique but about values, quality, integrity, and honoring the past. This hands-on learning keeps the crafts authentic and alive. Each generation adds its own touch, ensuring the tradition evolves. The family's identity is often tied to its craft, making every piece personal. Through this intimate process, stories and skills endure. Uzbek crafts are more than objects, they are a heritage woven through time. The tradition lives on in every artisan's hands. Uzbek craftsmanship is not frozen in time, it's evolving. Today's artisans blend tradition with innovation, creating new forms and styles. Classic techniques meet modern designs, minimalist vases with ancient glazes, contemporary Suzani in subtle hues. Wood carvers craft both traditional doors and modern furniture. This creativity keeps the crafts vibrant and relevant. Revival efforts supported by the government and cultural groups empower artisans and open new markets. Tourism and global interest provide fresh opportunities, especially for women and rural communities. Buying Uzbek crafts supports families and preserves tradition. Each handmade piece connects past, present, and future. The story of Uzbek artistry continues to unfold. Our journey through Uzbek craftsmanship reveals a land of beauty and deep tradition. These arts are more than objects, they are the soul of a nation, a language of stories and symbols. In a world of mass production, Uzbek crafts remind us of the value of things made by hand and heart. Ancient traditions find new life in the hands of modern artisans. Whether you visit Uzbekistan or encounter its art elsewhere, take a moment to appreciate the skill and history behind each piece. Look closely, feel the textures, and imagine the hands that made it. By cherishing these crafts, you help keep a rich culture alive. The arts of Uzbekistan are a gift to the world, waiting to be discovered and treasured. The journey is yours to continue. Hello friends, I'm so excited to have you join me on this incredible journey. Today we're setting off to a land that's both ancient and vibrant, mysterious and welcoming. Get ready to experience a place that will surprise you at every turn. Have you ever dreamed of a place with shimmering blue domes that seem to touch the sky? Lively markets bursting with color and energy, and some of the warmest, most welcoming people you'll ever meet? Welcome to Uzbekistan, a country that feels like a living storybook. This country in Central Asia was once the beating heart of the legendary Silk Road. Here, traders and travelers from all corners of the world gathered to share stories, exchange goods, and bring new ideas. Imagine the scent of spices in the air, the sound of different languages, and the excitement of discovery. The history here is so rich, you can almost taste it in the air. Every stone, every street, every ancient building has a story to tell. As the sun sets over the old cities, you'll feel like you've stepped back in time, walking in the footsteps of adventurers and dreamers. I love traveling because it connects me to people. And in Uzbekistan, food is the ultimate connector. Sharing a meal here isn't just about eating, it's about friendship, tradition, and hospitality. The flavors are bold, the dishes are hearty, and every bite tells a story of the land and its people. Every meal is a celebration, cooked with love and enjoyed with laughter. Whether you're tasting plow for the first time or sipping hot tea with new friends, you'll feel right at home. The joy of sharing food brings everyone together, no matter where you're from. So, pack your bags and your appetite. We're about to explore a place that will fill your stomach and your soul. Don't forget your sense of adventure, because Uzbekistan is full of surprises waiting to be discovered around every corner. Uzbekistan is vibrant and full of life, where ancient cities meet modern cafes, and centuries-old traditions blend seamlessly with the energy of today. The streets are alive with music, laughter, and the aroma of delicious food. The mix of old and new makes it so special to explore. You'll find breathtaking architecture standing proudly beside bustling new shops, and every corner offers something unique to discover. So come with me, let's discover the magical cities, meet wonderful people, and share unforgettable meals. We'll wander through ancient streets, marvel at stunning mosaics, and make memories that will last a lifetime. Are you ready? Let's go. Our adventure in Uzbekistan is just beginning, and I promise it's going to be unforgettable. If there's one dish you absolutely must try in Uzbekistan, it's plov. This isn't just a meal, it's an experience, a tradition, and a celebration all in one. Plov is woven into the very fabric of Uzbek life, and tasting it is like tasting the soul of the country. Plov is more than a meal, it's a national treasure, a delicious rice pilaf made with tender lamb or beef, sweet carrots, golden onions, and hearty chickpeas, all slow-cooked together in a massive cast-iron kazan. The process is almost theatrical, with layers of ingredients added at just the right moment, and the aroma that fills the air is simply irresistible. Every grain of rice is packed with flavor, a little sweet from the carrots, a little savory from the meat, and completely wonderful thanks to the blend of spices and the slow cooking. The rice absorbs all the juices, creating a dish that's both comforting and deeply satisfying. Plov brings everyone together, whether it's a wedding, a holiday, or just a regular day. It's the centerpiece of celebrations, a dish that marks life's most important moments, and a reason for families and friends to gather around the table. In Tashkent, there's even a famous plov center where giant cauldrons simmer all day, feeding hundreds of hungry visitors. Watching the chefs expertly stir the bubbling rice and meat is a spectacle in itself, and the scale of the operation is truly impressive. Each region of Uzbekistan has its own twist on plov. In Samarkand, the ingredients are carefully layered, creating a beautiful mosaic of colors and flavors. In Bukhara, they add dried fruits like raisins or apricots, giving the dish a subtle sweetness that's unique to the area. Some versions include whole bulbs of garlic, which become soft and mellow as they cook, or even quail eggs for a special touch. Each family has its own recipe, passed down through generations, making every plate of plov a little different. But the most important ingredient in plov isn't something you can buy at the market, it's community. Plov is made for sharing, for bringing people together, and for creating memories around the table. When you're invited to eat plov, you're not just a guest, you're welcomed into the heart of the home. It's a gesture of hospitality and warmth, a way of saying, you belong here. You sit around a low table, eat from a common platter, and share stories, laughter, and sometimes even a few secrets. The act of eating plov together is as important as the dish itself. Plov is a symbol of friendship, generosity, and the Uzbek spirit of togetherness. It's a dish that turns strangers into friends and friends into family. Every bite is a delicious history lesson, connecting you to centuries of tradition and the stories of the people who have made and shared plov before you. And yes, it's absolutely delicious, rich, hearty, and unforgettable. It's the kind of meal you'll dream about long after you've left Uzbekistan. So don't leave Uzbekistan without tasting plov. It's more than food, it's an invitation to experience the heart and soul of this incredible country. Plov may be king, reigning at the heart of every Uzbek celebration, but it's just the beginning of a culinary adventure that stretches far beyond a single dish. This iconic rice pilaf, rich with tender lamb, carrots, and fragrant spices, is a symbol of hospitality and tradition, often prepared in massive cauldrons for weddings and gatherings. Yet, the Uzbek table is a true feast of flavors, colors, and aromas. Each meal is a vibrant tapestry, where every dish has its own story and place, inviting you to taste the country's rich history and diverse influences. Bread, or naan, is sacred, round, beautiful, and baked in a clay tandoor oven, crispy outside and soft inside. No meal is complete without it. Naan is often decorated with intricate patterns and shared among family and friends, symbolizing unity and abundance. Kebabs, or shashlik, are marinated meats grilled over coals, served with onions and herbs, simple, smoky, and satisfying. The aroma of sizzling shashlik fills the air at bazaars and street corners, drawing people together for a quick bite or a leisurely meal. Manti are big, juicy dumplings filled with spiced meat and onions, bursting with savory broth. Steamed to perfection, they're often enjoyed with a dollop of sour cream and a sprinkle of fresh dill, making every bite a comforting delight. Samsa are flaky pastries stuffed with meat or pumpkin, perfect for a quick snack. Baked in clay ovens until golden and crisp, samsa are a favorite street food. They're warm, savory filling wrapped in layers of delicate pastry. Soups like lagman with hand-pulled noodles and rich broth are hearty and comforting, Each bowl is a blend of tender beef, fresh vegetables, and aromatic spices, offering warmth and nourishment, especially on chilly evenings. Achichuk salad, just tomatoes, onions, and herbs, is fresh and crisp, the perfect side. Its simplicity highlights the quality of local produce, adding a refreshing contrast to the rich main dishes. Every meal is made with care and meant to be shared. Gathering around the table is a cherished tradition, where laughter and stories flow as freely as the tea, and every guest is treated like family. The food is diverse, fresh, and always delicious. From the bustling markets to the family kitchens, every dish is crafted with pride, using time-honored recipes and the freshest ingredients. Eating in Uzbekistan is a true feast for all the senses. The sights, sounds, and smells of the market, the warmth of a home-cooked meal, and the joy of sharing food create memories that linger long after the last bite. You'll never go hungry here. Whether you're sampling street food or sitting down to a lavish spread, there's always something new and delicious to discover. Every bite tells a story, of heritage, of family, of celebration, so come hungry and let Uzbekistan's feast of flavors welcome you with open arms. If I had to sum up Uzbekistan in one word, it's welcoming. Hospitality here is legendary. Guests are honored above all. From the moment you arrive, you're treated like family. In an Uzbek home, you'll be offered endless plates of food, fresh fruits and sweets. Your teacup is always refilled, a sign they want you to stay longer. The tea ceremony is a ritual of respect and connection. Even outside the home you feel the warmth. Vendors offer tastes, strangers help with directions. People are genuinely curious and eager to share their culture. The kindness you experience here is unforgettable. It's the people who make Uzbekistan truly special. Their generosity is the country's greatest treasure. You'll leave with new friends and a second family. That's the real magic of Uzbekistan. Imagine a city from Arabian Nights. That's Samarkand. The heart of the city is Registan Square, surrounded by 3 stunning madrasas covered in blue and gold tiles. The scale and beauty are breathtaking. Standing here you can almost hear the echoes of Silk Road caravans and ancient scholars. Every arch and dome is a masterpiece of Islamic art. Samarkand is alive, a living city, not a museum. Explore Shah-e-Zinda, a street of vibrant mausoleums, and Gur-e-Amir, Timur's majestic tomb. Families picnic among ancient monuments, children play soccer in the shadow of history. The city's soul is its blend of past and present. History isn't just in books, it's all around you here. Visiting Samarkand is stepping into a living story. It's a place that makes you believe in magic. And you get to be part of that story, even if just for a while. If Samarkand is the king, Bukhara is the wise storyteller. The old city feels like stepping back in time. Mud brick buildings, winding alleys, hidden courtyards. The Liabi House Plaza, shaded by ancient mulberry trees, is the city's social heart. Sip green tea at a tea house, watch locals play chess and soak in the atmosphere. The Kalyan minaret towers over the city, a symbol of resilience for nearly 900 years. At night the mosque and madrasa glow with magic. Bukhara feels authentic, not built for tourists. Artisans still practice ancient crafts, metalwork, embroidery, miniature painting. The city invites you to wander, explore, and connect with its deep history. It's a living storybook you can walk right into. Every corner reveals a new secret. Bukhara's soul is unforgettable. The bazaars of Uzbekistan are the heartbeat of the city. They're a feast for the senses. Mountains of colorful spices, pyramids of fresh fruits, and the aroma of baking bread. The sounds are lively. Vendors calling out, haggling, blacksmiths hammering, children laughing. The smells, spices, herbs, grilling kebabs, are unforgettable. Bazaars aren't just for food. You'll find handmade crafts, silk scarves, carved boxes, and embroidered Suzani textiles. Meeting artisans and hearing their stories makes every souvenir special. People watching here is a joy. Friends meet, families shop, neighbors catch up. The bazaar is the living center of the community. It's a place of connection and tradition. Generosity and community spirit are everywhere. For a traveler, it's the best show in town. If you want to understand Uzbekistan, start at the bazaar. It's where the culture comes alive. Uzbek culture shines in its music, dance, and traditional clothing. The music, played on instruments like the dutar and dawira, is soulful and full of stories. It can be joyful or deeply moving, the soundtrack of the Uzbek spirit. Dance is expressive and graceful, with each region having its own style. Dancers in vibrant costumes use every gesture to tell a story. Watching a performance is mesmerizing. A true celebration of life and pride. Traditional dress is stunning. Silk atlas and adras fabrics in bright ikat-dyed patterns. Women wear colorful dresses and scarves. Men don striped chapan coats and dapi hats. These clothes are worn daily, not just for special occasions. Culture here is alive in homes, celebrations, and everyday life. Uzbekistan is proud of its traditions and looks forward to the future. It's a joy to witness and be part of. So, why visit Uzbekistan? Because it will change you. The sights, Samarkand and Bukhara's blue-tiled wonders, are unforgettable. The food is a delicious adventure, plav, shashlik and fresh naan bread. But it's more than just eating, it's about sharing and connecting. Meals here make you part of a family. The people's warmth and hospitality are unmatched. You'll be welcomed with open arms and open hearts. The real treasure is the human connection you'll find. Uzbekistan is safe, affordable, and full of hidden gems. You'll return with beautiful memories, new friends, and a full heart. The world is big and beautiful. Let's explore it together.
Welcome to Uzbekistan, the radiant heart of Central Asia, a land where the sun kisses the earth with warmth and the winds whisper tales of ancient empires, a place where history and culture aren't just remembered, but are actively served at every table, in every home, and in every shared moment. Here, every meal is a living story, a vibrant tapestry woven with threads of the past, present, and future. It's a culinary narrative passed down through generations. It echoes with the grandeur of empires, the hustle of traders along the Silk Road, and the enduring traditions that have shaped the Uzbek identity. Flavors are simmering in time-honored pots, each dish a testament to the land's rich heritage, and shared with a warmth that embodies Uzbek hospitality. The food here is like a colorful picture, a masterpiece painted with the freshest ingredients and the most vibrant spices. It's a cuisine shaped by hundreds of years of cultural exchange, a melting pot of flavors and techniques, all thanks to its prime location on the legendary Silk Road, a crossroads of civilizations. Imagine stepping into a busy market, a sensory explosion of sights, sounds, and aromas. The air is thick with the sweet smell of ripe melons, their juicy flesh promising a taste of summer. The comforting aroma of fresh bread, straight from the tandoor oven, mingles with the exotic scents of spices from distant lands, filling the air with an irresistible invitation. It's all inviting you to dive headfirst into the heart of the Uzbek experience, a world of warmth and generosity. Food here is far more than just something to eat, a mere necessity to satisfy hunger. It's a celebration of life, a party thrown in honor of guests, a symbol of respect and appreciation. It's a strong thread that brings families together, strengthening bonds and creating lasting memories across generations. We'll embark on a journey to explore the captivating stories behind some of Uzbekistan's most beloved dishes, from the king of Uzbek cuisine, plav, to the savory delights of samsa, and witness firsthand how these ancient traditions are not just preserved, but are thriving and very much alive in today's modern kitchens. Our journey is about more than just the incredible food. It's a deep dive into understanding how the unique geography, the captivating history, and the resilient people have come together to shape the very soul of this remarkable nation. We'll travel through ancient cities that feel as though they've been plucked straight from the pages of a fairy tale, reminiscent of the enchanting tales found within 1001 Nights. So, pull up a chair, make yourself comfortable, and get ready to embark on a sensory adventure to discover the wonders of Uzbekistan, one unforgettable and incredibly flavorful bite at a time. This is a story of resilience, unwavering kindness, and a symphony of incredible flavors that will tantalize your taste buds. Let's begin this extraordinary culinary journey. To understand Uzbek food, we must travel back to the Silk Road, a huge network that connected east and west for hundreds of years. Uzbekistan was its busy meeting point, where merchants traded not just goods, but spices, recipes, and cooking secrets. Indian cumin and coriander, Eastern rice, and Chinese noodles all found new life in Uzbek kitchens. Persian influences brought herbs, nuts, and fruits, creating the region's special sweet and savory balance. The tandoor oven, used across Asia, is like a living piece of this exchange. Every bite of Uzbek food is a taste of this grand history, a flavorful legacy passed down with pride. The Silk Road spirit lives on in every kitchen and table across Uzbekistan. If one dish defines Uzbekistan, it's plav, a rice dish that's the heart of every celebration and gathering. Rich or poor, everyone eats plav. It's the dish that brings the nation together. Cooked in giant pots over open fires, plov's simple ingredients, rice, lamb or beef, carrots, onions, become something amazing. Each region has its own twist. Samarkand's layered plov, Fergana's darker, richer version. Legends say plov started with Alexander the Great in Avicenna, but its true story is hundreds of years of getting better along the Silk Road. Cooking plov is something people do together, a special event, and a celebration of being united. The smell alone promises a feast. The taste delivers history and kindness in every bite. Eating plov is about more than food. It's about sharing tradition and soul. It's the warmth and kindness of Uzbekistan, served on a plate. Plov is the nation's pride. Besides plov, Uzbek food has other stars, lagman and manti. Lagman's hand-pulled noodles, a gift from Chinese influence, are served in rich stews or stir-fried, full of lamb, vegetables, and fragrant spices. Each bowl is a story of moving and adapting, with countless different versions in different regions. Manti, delicate steamed dumplings filled with lamb and onions, are a labor of love, often made for special times. Served with sour cream or yogurt, they burst with flavor and tradition. Both dishes show Uzbekistan's nomadic roots, practical, comforting, and deeply communal. Dumplings and noodles connect Uzbek tables to a wider world, from Turkish manti to Chinese jiaozi. Pumpkin-filled manti are a seasonal favorite, especially in autumn. These dishes are like edible stories, linking past and present, home and journey. Every bite is a taste of Central Asia's crossroads. The tandir oven isn't just a cooking tool, it's the very soul of Uzbek baking. It represents centuries of tradition, passed down through generations. It's a central point, shaping daily life and tradition, bringing families and communities together around its warmth. The tandir dictates the rhythm of the day. This ancient clay oven, a testament to time-honored techniques, bakes two essential things, staples of the Uzbek diet and culture. First, there's samsa, and then there's naan. Samsa, those irresistible savory pastries, are generously filled with tender lamb and fragrant onions, a combination that tantalizes the taste buds. These delectable pockets are skillfully slapped onto the oven's hot walls, adhering until they're perfectly cooked. They emerge, coming out golden and crisp, their flaky crusts hinting at the savory goodness within. It's a street food classic, found on nearly every corner, a quick and satisfying bite for anyone on the go. Even more special and perhaps more culturally significant is naan. This round bread, baked with care and tradition, is never cut with a knife, a practice steeped in symbolism. Instead, it's always broken by hand, a gesture of sharing and unity meant to be enjoyed together. Each region's bread is unique, reflecting the local ingredients and baking styles. Samarkand's is dense and shiny, a hearty loaf perfect for soaking up flavorful sauces, while Tashkent's is light and soft, a fluffy cloud of bread that melts in your mouth. The bread's sun-like shape, a common motif, and the fancy patterns adorning its surface symbolize life, abundance, and community. The tandir is often shared by neighborhoods, fostering a sense of connection and cooperation. Its morning smell, a fragrant invitation, signaling a new day and the promise of fresh bread. Naan is present at every meal, an indispensable part of the Uzbek culinary experience. It's used to scoop stews, acting as a natural and delicious utensil, or simply enjoyed with tea, a comforting ritual that punctuates the day. The tandir, samsa, and naan are far more than just food. They represent something deeper. They're potent symbols of heritage, tradition, and the importance of togetherness in Uzbek culture. They connect generations, passing down culinary knowledge and cultural values from elders to the young. They embody the elements, earth, fire, and the skill of human hands, all combined in every bite. The craft of baking here is ancient, alive in every baker's touch, and absolutely essential to the fabric of Uzbek society. Uzbek bread is daily comfort, a cultural cornerstone, and a symbol of family and community. In Uzbekistan, being a good host isn't just a tradition, it's a deeply ingrained value, a sacred duty passed down through generations. It reflects a profound respect for human connection and the belief that every person who crosses your threshold brings a blessing. To the Uzbek people, a guest is truly a gift from God, a sentiment that shapes every interaction and underscores the warmth of their culture. This belief transforms simple gatherings into meaningful experiences. Entering an Uzbek home, you're not just a visitor, you're treated like royalty, showered with attention and care from the moment you arrive. The entire family participates in ensuring your comfort and happiness. The centerpiece of this hospitality is the dasturkhan, a table overflowing with a vibrant array of food, a visual feast that promises an unforgettable culinary journey. It's a symbol of abundance and generosity. Bread, or naan, is broken by hand and shared amongst everyone, a gesture that symbolizes unity, making friendships, and showing respect for each other and the food itself. Tea, always green or black, is poured into small, delicate bowls and served with a careful ritual, each refill a gesture of honor and a sign of ongoing conversation and connection. The host constantly refills your bowl, ensuring it's never empty. The meal begins with a delightful assortment of fruits, nuts, and salads, a refreshing start to the culinary adventure that awaits. These appetizers are carefully selected to tantalize the taste buds. This is followed by the savory and flaky samsa, then the steamed, delicate manti, and as the grand finale in the center of the table, a magnificent platter of plov, the national dish of Uzbekistan. Refusing food is not polite. It's seen as a rejection of the host's generosity and care. The ultimate goal is to make guests feel not only welcome, but truly loved and completely full, both in body and spirit. Conversation flows easily, stories are shared with laughter and enthusiasm, and real, lasting connections are forged over every shared meal, creating bonds that transcend cultural differences. This extraordinary kindness extends far beyond the walls of private homes, permeating the bustling markets, the tranquil tea houses, and every facet of daily life in Uzbekistan. The roots of this tradition go all the way back to the Silk Road travelers, a time when offering kindness and shelter to weary travelers often meant the difference between life and death, survival in the harsh desert landscape. Today, this legacy of generosity continues to thrive, forming a vibrant and integral part of Uzbek identity. You may arrive in Uzbekistan as a stranger, unfamiliar with the customs and language, but you'll undoubtedly leave as a cherished friend, with a full stomach, a heart warmed by genuine connection, and memories that will last a lifetime. Uzbek hospitality is not just a custom, it's an unforgettable experience that touches the soul. It's the country's true and heartfelt welcome, an invitation to experience the warmth and generosity of the Uzbek people. Uzbekistan's story is written in its famous cities, Samarkand, Bukhara, and Khiva. Samarkand shines with the Registan's turquoise domes and grand madrasas, showing the legacy of Timur. Bukhara's Old Town, listed by UNESCO, is a maze of mosques, old inns, and peaceful squares shaded by ancient trees. Khiva's walled Ichin Kala feels like a living museum, its tall towers and palaces frozen in time. Each city is alive with crafts, silk weaving, pottery, miniature painting, and unique local flavors. Their markets are treasure troves of tradition, and every meal is a new discovery. Visiting these cities is essential to understanding Uzbekistan's past and present. They are vibrant, living links to the Silk Road's glory. Here, history and daily life blend seamlessly. Tashkent, Uzbekistan's capital, is where old tradition meets modern energy. Rebuilt after a 1966 earthquake, it mixes Soviet-era wide streets with small areas of old mud brick neighborhoods. The Chorsu Bazaar buzzes with life, offering everything from spices to fresh bread. The Kostimam complex connects the city to its spiritual roots, while the metro is an underground art gallery. Tashkent's food scene is varied. Traditional tea houses sit next to modern cafes and experimental kitchens. Young chefs are making classic dishes new again, showing a city that honors its past while looking to the future. Tashkent is lively, changing, and full of surprises. It's a modern window into Uzbekistan's soul. Our journey through Uzbekistan reveals a nation where food, history, and kindness are inseparable. Uzbek food is like a beautiful cloth woven from Persian, Chinese, Russian, and nomadic threads, a legacy of the Silk Road. Shared meals are the heart of life, bringing families and strangers together. The spirit of kindness and community is everywhere, from grand feasts to simple bread and tea. The country's beauty, its buildings, colors, and smells, captivates the senses. The flavors linger: rich lamb, sweet carrots, smoky bread, and warm spices. Uzbekistan offers more than sights. It offers connection, nourishment, and memories that last. Here, food is a universal language, one of history, community, and heartfelt welcome.